Hi, my name is Mark Belaish. I'm president of TorontoJobs.ca. Thank you very much for joining today's session. I've been in the recruiting industry for 25 years now. This is my 25th year, and I've helped all different kinds of companies over the years. Everything from manufacturing companies, distribution service, professional services, and so on. Thanks for watching today's session. My topic today is tips on how to search for jobs using social media. So I have a number of tips here that I will just share. First of all, number one would be connect with people and grow your network. There's obviously lots of opportunities for you to join various social media platforms and connect with people and grow your network. The bigger the network, the better it is for you. One of the phrases that I've always talked about is the bigger your network, the bigger your net worth. So network equals net worth. Number two is follow and connect with recruiters who specialize in your area of expertise. So if you're in the sales area of expertise, there's recruiters that specialize in those areas, or look for companies that are in those specific. Number three is message connections that can be influential in your job search. Or centers of influence in what you do. So if there's people that are specific in the areas that you're involved with, make sure to connect with those people. Make sure to follow them. Make sure to connect with them, and make sure that they're on your network, in your networks. Number four, make sure your privacy settings are as open as you can. I know in today's world, people's privacy settings, they want to try to keep it tight. But if you are in job search mode, you want to be having your settings as open as possible. I connect with people sometimes and I can't find information about them. Their privacy settings are so tight, say on LinkedIn, like I can't get their email address and so on if I want to email them a position or posting or whatever. So just make sure your privacy settings are as open as possible, especially if you're in job search mode. Number five is check your social media platforms, especially on platforms like LinkedIn. If recruiters reach out to you, you want to promptly respond to them. I know when I'm doing a job search, when I'm searching for a client, what happens is I'll usually, the first 12 hours, 24 hours, those are the most important times for me to search for you and for possible candidates for the role. So I want to find candidates very quickly for my jobs. So I don't want to wait for you to respond 2-3 days later, a week later. I want you to respond like fairly quickly. So if I'm, one recruiter, say for example, other recruiters, you want them to join and connect with them fairly quickly. Next point is engage in discussions and post your comments. There's a lot of activity. There's a lot of information up on LinkedIn. There's a lot of groups. So join those, post your comments. Make sure they're free of discriminatory comments or anything negative. Also show your personality. Show the type of person you are. Those kind of personality traits will come out positive when you're in job search mode. Make sure to have keywords and work experience on your LinkedIn platform. And yesterday I did talk about LinkedIn specifically, so today I'm just more talking about social media. But make sure to have keywords and work experience all listed there, so recruiters in particular, can find you that way. They can search on those keywords and find you. Actively search jobs on the various platforms. There's a lot of recruiters out there, and every recruiter has different methods that they use to find candidates. Some may be on LinkedIn, some may use Facebook, some may use Twitter. Different recruiters use different platforms. So make sure you're on the different platforms and use the different platforms to your advantage. Make it visual. Let people see you. Post videos. Make sure your picture is there. I know it makes I've seen a lot of research about how much of a difference having a picture on LinkedIn on your profile will do for recruiters compared to somebody who doesn't have their picture on there. So make sure you have a professional picture done. You can do it through your camera. Just make sure it's professionally done or looks professional, and just make sure it's there, because there's definitely a number of people that will use LinkedIn and your social media platforms to find you, and they want to see what you look like, not for anything in particular other than to get a bit of a visual connection with you. Next one is post your resume. So for example, on LinkedIn, and if you're just joining, this session is about tips on how to search for jobs using social media. So my next point is post your resume on LinkedIn. Make your profile visible. You can also put in settings in your LinkedIn profile to say something about seeking employment. And from there, you can make yourself more visible to recruiters as well. So there's a number of different ways that you can use social media to make yourself more visible to recruiters, make yourself more visible to people that would be connected to recruiters as well. People even in companies, you want to connect with people that are influential in companies, and don't be shy. You can reach out to presidents of companies, you can reach out to vice presidents, managers. You want to be connected with as many people as you can through social media, and that's such a great tool to finding jobs and seeking employment in these days. So even if you're not overly confident in social media and in the different platforms, you can learn it very quickly. There's lots of ways of finding jobs through there. There's lots of ways of connecting. If you're not really sure on how to use something, do what I do. I go to YouTube, I put in, say, how to use such and such, and there'll be somebody that will have posted a video or give you some instructions on how to use the different platforms. So definitely use social media to help you find jobs, help you find leads, get you some information as to who is hiring, what is happening, and connect with people that way. A great tool for sure. What I'd also just like to wrap up with is how TorontoJobs.ca can help you in your job search. If you'd like to send us your resume to resumes@TorontoJobs.ca, that would be great. Our recruiting team will review and see if there's anything that might be of interest to you. You can also post your resume on our website at TorontoJobs.ca, search and apply to positions. You can sign up to job mail alerts. You can follow us on all the different platforms that we have. We are on LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. So you're welcome to join us there. We do post all the different positions that we have just to stay in touch with you. We also offer these sessions daily, every weekday. We post these sessions on, so you're welcome to join us. And also, if you are interested, I have written a book called Tales from the Recruiter. Talks about job search, how to find a position, gives you all kinds of tips, even answers questions such as if you don't have a contact, if you don't have a network, how to be there. So you can find out more information about the book at talesfromtherecruiter.ca. And I want to thank you for joining on this session. You're welcome to connect with me on LinkedIn. It's Mark Balaish. You'll see my name in the top right corner. You can also call me if you'd like. My phone number is 905-812-5627, extension 2873. And you can also email me as well, your resume. My email address is mark.balaish@torontojobs.ca. And I'll type it in the comment book here, comment spot here shortly. Right now, I will throw it in here so you can connect that way as well. And thanks for watching. And again, if you didn't catch it at the beginning, my name is Mark Balaish. I'm president of TorontoJobs.ca. I look forward to connecting with you, and have a great day. Thank you.